I'm excited to share with you the latest update on my homemade robot, the Oppressor Mk2. It's a four-wheeled robot that I can now fully control using a SteamDeck, complete with a live camera feed so I can see where it's going. But before we dive into the new features, let's talk about reasons.
Every cat on the planet has a secret second personality. Or at least this one. We could easily accept eating paper and cardboard boxes. Chewing pencils and cables was also okay. Except doors.
That's it. Chasing away cats from the door. This is why I built the first version, Oppressor Mk2. I built it on a breadboard, but it turned out to be really wobbly, which caused the ICs to pop out all the time. The Mk1 had mecanum wheels, which allowed it to move in any direction, but they kept falling off and needed an adapter to be installed. You can see it wasn't the most successful design, but it was a starting point. The wheels were push-fit installed, and the previous mecanum wheels were much heavier, so the push-fit wasn't able to hold them in place when the robot was driving sideways. Now, let's talk about Oppressor Mk2. I took all the lessons learned from the Mk1 and made some significant improvements. First, I redesigned the frame into single part instead of many, which eliminated the wobbliness. I also swapped out the mecanum wheels for normal wheels, just for now, until I can fix the problems with mecanum wheels falling off. The Mk2 also has a custom PCB, so everything is now soldered in place, which solves the issue of ICs popping out. The Oppressor Mk2 is controlled using a SteamDeck, and it has a camera mounted on it, so I can see where it's going from the SteamDeck screen. As a camera I use Xiao ESP32S3 Sense, which sends a live feed that can be accessed from a web browser. I tried using VLC and FFplay for streaming video, but the latency was terrible. In a web browser, it works perfectly. Thanks to the SteamDeck's joystick, steering is more precise and smoother compared to the on-off keyboard control from the last version. I uploaded all the files and code to a GitHub project, and you can find a link in the description. In the project you will find information about all the parts needed to make your own Oppressor Mk2, as well as Python code for controlling it from the SteamDeck. I believe it should also be possible to use simpler Raspberry Pi Zero based console, like Null 2 for this, as VLC does work on Raspberry Pi, just don't use the defaults. Otherwise, yes, I did try. The latency will kill you again. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the evolution of the Oppressor from Mk1 to Mk2. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the GitHub repository for all the details on how to build your own. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.